What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Jania, and welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see by the thumbnail and the title, today I'm about to put y'all on to some of my favorite heat tools in the game, period. And for now, this is going to be a two-part series. There's a flat iron part, and then there's also going to be a blow dryer segment. And then from there, if y'all want any more product recommendations, always feel free to comment down below and ask for my input. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. But first things first, the very first flat iron, we have the Babyliss Pro, and this is their Prima 3100 titanium flat iron. And even though I have turned away from using titanium flat irons, and I'll talk to you a little more about that later, if I had to use a titanium flat iron, this would be the one. And reason number one for that is because it does heat up really high, which can be a good and a bad thing. But the thing that I really like the most about this flat iron is the long barrel and the long plates as well. So let me open it and show y'all. Compared to many other flat irons, you'll see a lot of flat irons may stop like here. And in my experience, from what I've learned, it's really hard to curl with a flat iron when the plates aren't long enough. So let me compare it to another one of my flat irons. So this is the H2 Pro, which I'll talk to you about later. And if you look, literally, do y'all see where these plates stop versus where these plates stop? So yeah, having the extra long like plates on these flat irons make them ideal for flat ironing and curling. Emphasis on curling. So yeah, you heard it right. Literally, I don't just love these flat irons because they're good flat irons. I actually love them for their curling ability on long and short hair. Like, honestly, if you are a hairstylist or if you just a DIY hair girly, this flat iron will save you so much time during your silk press if you know you're about to do curls, because instead of having to whip out that curling iron or just get a whole nother hair tool, you can literally silk press your hair with these, and you can also curl your hair with these, and they're very flexible and curl extremely nice. Okay. But on the con side, I have probably like in the last year or two or so turned away from using titanium flat irons, because if you do your research, titanium flat irons are really good for thick and coarse hair because they heat up so fast. But because they heat up so fast and so high, they make it more, they make your hair more susceptible to getting heat damage. And if you know me, then you know, like, obviously I have a bob now, but before, girl, the ends were fried. And this flat iron, I believe, heats up to about 465. And honestly, y'all, as y'all will see later in this video, you don't need a flat iron that heats up to 465. Honestly, you don't need that much heat on your hair. And so for that reason, I have stopped using titanium flat irons, but every now and then I will pull this flat iron out of the arsenal, put it on like 360, 380, and just simply use it just to do some cute curls on my hair. So while these may not be the best flat irons to use on a daily basis and just like your go-to flat irons, they do have some benefits, and at the end of the day, I definitely do love them. You just have to really use these with caution. So next up, we have the Timeo hair straightener. And y'all, I know you're probably looking like, girl, like, what are you doing? These are not flat irons. But y'all, when I tell y'all this straightener is literally superior, and if you go back, if you're an OG on my channel, then you know I literally love me a Timeo straightener brush. Okay, I literally love it. Number one, because this is the key. If you a ponytail type of girl, if you just straightening your hair for the purpose of doing a style with straight hair, not necessarily a silk press, this is the way to go. I kid you not, even before I cut my bob, I could legit straighten my entire head in maybe 20 to 30 minutes max with this thing. And I'm not just talking about like no baby straight, like ends are straight. No, I'm talking like get to the root and my hair is straight, and I can put it in a nice little sleek ponytail, whatever style I'm doing with this. She's your girl. And honestly, recently what I have been doing when I've kind of been feeling lazy and I don't really feel like silk pressing my entire head, I'll go through my whole silk press routine, and after I blow dry, I will literally take my Timeo straightener, spend maybe 20 however many minutes going through my head, like straightening my hair, getting my hair bone straight. And even sometimes I will like flip it out and just wrap it, and then at the end of the night or the next day when I take it out, my hair is just like beautiful. What I've been doing is I literally take the Timeo through my head, I straighten it, and then once my entire head is straight, I just go in with one of my favorite pair of flat irons or whatever and literally bump the ends. Boom, silk press. Love it. So this is definitely your time saver right here. So if you're a hairstylist that you specialize in maybe ponytails, or you specialize in, I don't know, any style where you need to straighten your hair but you're not actually about to wear your hair straightened out, this right here, this is your girl. And if you got kids and you don't feel like straightening with the flat iron, girl, this is gonna save you some time. And it does get really, really hot, and I believe the plates in here are ceramic, so not too much to worry about there. But just always, whatever you use heat protecting, child. But yeah, Timeo straightener, she's that girl for sure. Then next up we have the H2 Pro Black Diamond, and these are the Model 1s. And y'all, these flat irons are so good. I actually got these flat irons when I was in beauty school. We had a distributor come in and kind of just like lecture us on, it was actually a color class, and then he ended up talking to us about flat irons. And I ended up buying these flat irons because they just like looked so good, and I needed another pair of reliable ceramic flat irons because I had just bought the Babyliss Pro ceramics, and this was like right during my switch from titanium to ceramic, and I bought the ceramic Babyliss Pros. Wasn't really liking them too much. I wasn't liking them enough to stop using my Babyliss Pro Prima 3100s. But when I got these flat irons, girl, I'm telling y'all, both of them started collecting dust, period. They heat up to about 450, and one thing I do like about these is when I turn them on, they heat up extremely fast. And something about these flat irons just get like the hair so silky. I don't care how coarse the hair is, it don't matter how thick the hair is, it literally does not matter. These are the flat irons that I use when I was doing clients in hair school, and even like now when I do clients every now and then in the salon. These are the flat irons I use, y'all, and I absolutely love them down. They're literally amazing, and I personally feel like they're not only the perfect flat irons for you to use like on a regular basis on yourself, like your go-to flat irons, and also on clients. I just love these flat irons overall. Obviously though, because of like the smaller plates, I wouldn't say they're the best for like curling, but if you just doing a simple like a little bump and a little feather, then they do. So if you're looking for maybe a new company to look into to get some flat irons from, H2 Pro is a really good company. And then last but not least, we have the GHD Kronos flat irons. And y'all, in full transparency, these flat irons were sent to me in PR maybe 3 to 4 months ago. I honestly can't remember. They were sent to me a while ago in PR. The brand sent them to me, and you know, like when it comes to receiving heat tools, I'm always going to give them a try because like I said, I literally love heat tools, so I'm always on the search for like another heat tool to love. Like y'all wouldn't even believe how many heat tools I have. It's crazy. I need to do a giveaway. But anyways, they sent me these, and immediately the first thing I saw on the box was 1 pass styler, meaning that these flat irons only need 1 pass. And the second thing I saw was the fact that they only have 1 temperature setting. I'm not lying. If you look on here, there's nowhere where you can toggle and change the temperature. This flat iron heats up to 365 and 365 only. And when I saw that, in my mind, I'm like, they're not gonna work. But I kid you not, when I used them and I saw how silky my hair was getting on 365, that just kind of affirmed me. I was like, oh my gosh, like this whole time, all these years, I did not need to get these flat irons that heat up to 450, 465 and be straightening my hair on 410. Who knew that I could literally get a silky silk press at 365? Now the price ticket on these flat irons are much higher, but once again, I personally feel like they're worth it. If these flat irons broke today, I would want to be paid. I would be going to pay and buying me another pair. And once again, with these flat irons, it's really like the girls that get it. The girls that don't. There are many affordable options out there, and some that are cheaper that I mentioned in this video. Like I told you, I have been dropping bank on flat irons since I was literally in middle school. So a high price tag on a effective and really good heat tool does not scare me at all. So girl, if we in the same boat, I definitely highly recommend you trying out the GHD Kronos. Personally, these literally are my top 2. It has ceramic plates, and I prefer to use these on my clients just because I like to have separate heat tools, or just separate tools in general for me and like for my clients and stuff. But these flat irons right here are literally the best everyday flat irons. I don't straighten my hair every day, but I may need like a little bump here and there. And the fact that these flat irons only heat up to 365 make these perfect for everyday regular use, because you're not compromising your hair, you're not putting an extreme amount of heat on it back to back to back. And truthfully speaking, y'all, since using these and cutting my bob, my hair has really never been this healthy. Probably like in the last couple of years, my hair has never been as healthy as it is now. And since I've been using these flat irons on a regular basis, I didn't have to stop using heat on my hair. Literally all I had to do was use less of it. And girl, these GHD Kronos flat irons have literally made all of the difference. So anyways, hopefully this video maybe really helped y'all out, helped y'all make some buying decisions on what flat irons you want to get next. I really think when it comes to heat tools, you just need to know what you're using them for and who you're using them on, and that's going to really kind of help you make your decision when it comes to what you want to purchase. But if y'all do have any more hair questions or even heat tool related questions, because I have tried a lot of them, definitely feel free to ask me in the comments. I respond. So you already know, click, smack subscribe button down below, and I will see y'all on my next video.